Hello, everybody. Good morning. Happy Friday. I see I already have a few people on. I'm so glad you guys are here. Good morning. Happy Friday, Nicola. Thank you. Looking forward to the live today. I'm so glad you're here. We're going to do some fun things. So again, happy Friday. I hope your morning is already going good, or maybe it's early afternoon because it is 10 o'clock my time. So we're going to do a couple of cards using some new products from Hero Arts. Really cute stuff. Kind of simple cards, but I think fun. So that's what we're going to do today. How is everybody doing? Hello, Elaine. Glad you're here. How is everybody doing? This morning has been a little bit, it's been a great morning. A little, some things going on. I was talking to my oldest son. He's driving up north to do a little bit of work for the day. He was calling me on the phone this morning. We were chatting, and he's a speeder. He's a speeder. And I tell him sometimes, I try not to lecture him, but it's like, stop speeding. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to get there. But anyway, so he was speeding. He's like, oh, I just passed a cop. I think I'm going to get a ticket. And he's like, yeah, I'm getting a ticket. So he got a ticket this morning. But the cop was really nice to him because he was going 13 miles an hour over the speed limit. And the cop only gave him a 5-mile-an-hour over speed limit ticket. So, and then I found out that Chuck Norris passed away. I'm kind of sad about that. Kind of made me sad. I grew up watching him. Hello, Margie. Hello. You have been busy. Yeah, I get it. Me too. Happy first day of spring. It is the first day of spring. It's going to be 84 here today, which is wildly hot for this time of year where we live in southern Utah. Not like the southern part. It should not be. A lot of times we have snow at this time. Like this past Monday was my husband's birthday, and he's had so many years that we've had a ton of snow. So yeah, it's been crazy. Hero Arts for the win. Yes. Is it Louisa? Is that how you say it? Am I saying that right? Louisa, hello from Southern California. That's fun. I love Southern California. It's so pretty and the weather's so fantastic. Okay, well, I'm glad you guys are here. I'm going to flip the camera around and I'm going to show what we're working with. Let's get started on our fun stuff. I have some things prepped and ready. Happy first day of spring, going to get up to 80 here. Yeah, it's warm. It's just warm. Okay, so this is this cute, I don't have the names on me. I have everything linked for you guys, listed and linked, because I get like the sample things, so I don't get like the packaging like you guys do. So I should have wrote it down. I'm so sorry. But this is the overalls die set, which is really cute. I know, Louisa. Okay, good. I'm so glad. And I know they have like a jean jacket die and stencil, but I really loved the suspenders, not overalls, suspenders. My youngest son, Johnny. I know, Louisa, I know. I just am sad about that. Yeah, it's supposed to turn cold here too. Okay, so anyways, my youngest son, he just always dressed so cute when we would go to church. He would wear suspenders. He would wear bow ties. He just was so cute. So I had to get this. It made me think of him. Then we have these cute stamp sets. A lot of the stuff is very 80s, which I'm super happy about. Let me pull this out of here. So you've got fun sentiments like you're totally awesome. You're one of a kind. You've got flair. Gag me with a spoon. I love that. It's so funny. You're my fave. No duh. That's radical. So lots of fun things in that. And then we have all these cute little dies, like little pins that could go on your jacket, on your suspenders, that kind of a thing. So this is what we're going to do. So like I said, we're going to create 2 cards today. I kind of have most things die cut, not everything, but I also wanted to bring in a little bit of foiling. Here's why. I have been binge watching Gina K. I kind of wasn't feeling good last weekend. So it was after SBC Fest. Of course, I watched that all the way through. Yes. Yes, Louisa, it's such a great era. And of course, Gina K was at the end. And when I got back into card making years ago, I started watching Gina K. So I enjoy her. But I've been binge watching her like crazy in the evenings and just all kinds of crazy things. So what I thought would be fun for our first card is we're going to do a little bit of foiling on one of her, hold on, one of her, there it is. I have the wrong stuff. Let me grab the right container. I thought it would be cute to make the shirt foiled. So on that die, you have different collars. Here's the bow tie. We're going to foil the bow tie too. But you have the different collars, like a t-shirt collar, an open collar, a closed for the bow tie. So that's what I'm going to do because I'm thinking of my youngest son, Johnny. And so that's how I want to do that. But I thought it'd be fun to take one of her polyglaze foiling sheets. I also have regular polyglaze for the bow tie and do some foiling because I know, Margie, it's so fun because I thought that would just add a little flair because I know for this card, I want to use the sentiment that says you've got flair. So that's kind of my thought on that. And then the second card is going to be completely different. I enjoyed SBC Fest too. Oh, Louisa, I'm so glad. It's so fun. It's such a good thing. So I think that's where we're going to start. So I'm going to put this aside for a second. And we're going to pull out and make our suspenders here. Really super easy and quick. So also let me point out, I'm sorry, I keep having to grab things. I apologize. So because I am using this polyglaze sheet, I needed to have like the neck. So I die cut this die. I put it right up to the edge of some cardstock. I'll just show you what I mean. Because I needed that little triangular piece. So out of Alabaster cardstock, I just bought one of the kits by Leah Lawson. Such a great value. Yes, I agree with that. So I put it up like this on my Alabaster cardstock, ran it through the die cut machine, and then took out this little triangle so I could use that for the neck. Does that make sense? And then I die cut it again from white cardstock for the collar of the shirt. Okay, so let me put my little carrier sheet out of the way. Okay, so then you have the two dies, and this is where we're going to place our strips on, and I thought it would be fun. I just really wanted to pick some different colors. Where's my other yellow one? Oh my gosh. You know what's really funny is, oh, hold on. I threw it out in the garbage. That's the wrong one. Don't you just love when you do that? Hello, Elaine. My son used to love to wear boy ties and suspenders when he was little. So cute. I know. And he was like 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, like he wore them. So he always was so cute. We have a kind of a smaller church. And yeah, everyone just loved how Johnny dressed. It was really, really cute. Okay, so I'm going to put these just in a fun order. And I think I'm going to make my life really simple. Well, no, because if I need to slide it around, I was going to use a tape runner, but I think I am not going to do that. Well, let's lay this out. So we've got this nice dark blue. I can tell you what colors I use because I wrote it down. Sorry. This is Oceanside, Acorn, Tuscan, and Alabaster. And then weirdly, this is going to be turquoise sea foil. It's in the garbage. That happens to me too. I don't know how it even ended up in the garbage because I really had them in my containers, so I couldn't even tell you. But then this is the fancy foil that we're going to use for foiling the shirt. So the shirt's going to be really bright, and I think that'll be fun. So let me just see how I kind of want to, I think I'm going to do the dark brown on the outside. And then the blue, Alabaster, and then the orange, the Tuscan. I like that. Okay, that's how we're going to do that, and then I'll do it in reverse on the other one. So hopefully I will remember that and glue it and adhere them on the shirt in the right order. So I'm just going to start with my first one. So let's go with our Acorn here. Thanks for joining me this morning, guys. I did not do the live last week because I was busy watching SBC Fest. Okay. Cute. This makes this so easy to have already this little guide, I guess. We've got Oceanside here. I just want to make sure that is butting up right next to it. I need to slide that up because that is not very even. Oh, I must have die cut that short. Oh, well. What are you going to do? Me too, Margie. Thank you for commenting on my video on scrapbook.com. It was fun to chat with you there too, Margie. That was fun. I appreciate it. This is a little uneven because somehow I die cut that blue one shorter, but it's actually not going to matter because I'm going to have to trim down. Oh, I have two of those. The polyglaze sheet because it has a white frame around it and I don't want that for the shirt. So this will actually work to my benefit today. And then let's put Tuscan here. Oh, I like those colors together. That's kind of fun. Okay, so now I need to do it in reverse. Okay. Yes, it was, and I try to watch as much as possible. I do too. All right, let's slide this guy down. Okay, the next one would be Alabaster. Do you guys have any plans for this weekend? My poor husband's going to be working, so I'll just be hanging out here with him. I have no idea what I'm going to do. Not last weekend, but the weekend before that. So after my last live, I did like kind of organize some of my craft room a little bit. I got some storage containers from Ranger for like my distress stuff. And I went through and I'm getting rid of a lot of it. So I'm building up some stuff for my D-stash boxes. And if you ever want to get a D-stash box, like I fill the boxes up and I only charge like $50 for the box. That includes shipping. So on my website, I have that and you can click notify me. Sometimes I have a lot of boxes. Sometimes I only have one or two. So, okay, cute, cute. Let me see what I'm missing here. Hi, first time here, Benita from Sweden. Hello, Benita. That's exciting. Thank you for being here. This weekend happens to be my birthday, so celebrating 2 days in a row. Heck yes. Happy birthday. You definitely need to celebrate 2 days in a row. That's what we did for my husband's birthday too. Margie, we're trying to get ready for a painter coming Monday and everything has to be out of the living room and hallway. Oh, that's exciting. Are you painting it like kind of neutral? Are you doing a fun color? Like, what do you got going on there, Marjorie? We got to know. Okay, so here's the suspenders. Let's foil. We're going to foil that. Actually, we're going to foil two things. So let me grab the Polyglaze, just the blank sheets, and I want to die cut the cute bow tie. Okay, that's the shiny side. Louisa, I have plans to get together with my bestie. She took me to Disneyland for my 60th birthday, so we're creating a scrapbook album. Oh, that's fun. Have you been to Disneyland before that, Louisa, or was that your first time? Probably not your first time, huh? Let me just trim a little piece of this off. Pale green called Frosted Jade. Oh, that sounds gorgeous. How fun. That's fun to also have somebody else do the painting. I've always been the painter. My husband, like really tall because I'm scared of heights and we have vaulted ceilings. So he would cut in at the top for me and do all that, which was very nice. But I would do all the painting before. And here's a really funny story. I'm going to run this through my die cut machine really quick because we want to cut out this. I'm going to do it now instead of foiling that. And then when my kids were younger, like little, like my youngest was a toddler. Yeah, so like probably 4. Maybe he was 4. So my daughter would have been 7. My oldest would have been way older than that. Anyways, I decided to paint. We have a wall that kind of runs from our front door all the way into the kitchen. And then there's like a walkway. So I'm painting that whole thing down the hallway. It's up tall. I'm painting all of it. So, and this is back before I knew how to pick colors properly for painting. Okay, I'm going to turn on my little ink machine here. I'm going to turn it on 3 because I know that's what Gina K says on her fuse machine is a 3. So we'll see if that works on this one. If not, we'll do another one. Lisa, I have been to Disneyland multiple times pre-pandemic, but since then, not a lot. The prices are too expensive. Margie says, I used to do everything myself. Yeah. So anyway, so I get that painted. And what did I start off with? I was trying to do a tan, if that puts you in, like a tan. But you know, you either have like a yellow undertone, a purple, a pink undertone, like all of those undertones. Well, I didn't really know what I liked. I know now that I like a green undertone when I'm doing something like that. So I get this whole wall painted, huge wall down the hallway, and it's purple. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is not what I want. So I pack up my 2 little kids because my oldest is at school. We go back to Home Depot. I pick a different paint. I come back and I start, this is all on the same day. And I start painting again. I get done with the whole thing again. And my cute little Johnny comes out of the bedroom and he goes, I like that yellow wall. And I just about cried. I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. I did not want a yellow wall at all. We're waiting for this to heat up while I'm telling you this really funny story. And so, because that's not what I wanted. Packed my kids back up, went back to Home Depot, picked another color, painted again. So my husband worked long hours, like 13-hour days, and he gets home in the evening and I'm finishing up this last little hallway. I was kind of grouchy at that point, which is funny because in general, I don't tend to get grouchy about things in general. But I think I've been sniffing too much paint all day. I had a headache. I'm like, this better be good. And it was. That's when I found out it had like a green undertone and I loved it. We had it up for years, but it was so funny. His little voice, oh, I love the yellow wall. Just like, This is the worst thing ever. So we had that until the last quite a few years. Now we have sea salt on our wall and it's gorgeous. But yeah, I'm like, now I get it. Now I get it. Okay, let's run this through and fingers crossed that it foils correctly. And then I will foil that little bow tie. But yeah, it was a lot of painting. It was so funny. I think I want to get Gina K's fuse machine. I mean, I have this little mini mink from Pink and Maine. I have the big mink, but I kind of feel like I want her fuse machine. Do any of you guys have it? Let's see. Hopefully this did right. Sea salt as a color. Yes, it's by Sherwin-Williams and it's so delicious. It is just, I could drench everything in that color. All right, so I want to let this cool for a second. We'll peel it back. I just want to make sure that it's before I do the little bow tie. And the sea salt is like, you know, green and blue, depending on where the sun hits it. I think it looks more blue in my house in a lot of areas, but I kind of wanted it to be a little more to the green side, but I love it. No, I haven't tried it yet. Not sure I will. I don't have any foil machines. Okay. Well, that's right. Okay, I feel like this is cool. Okay, that didn't foil very well. I'm going to turn this up to a 4. I wonder if I could just try to foil this again. See, I'm missing some spots down there. I'm going to try to run this through the machine again. And if not, then I'll just get a new polyglaze sheet. Like, no big deal. No biggie. I want to paint my kitchen cabinets again, but the thought of doing it feels tiring. So we'll see. They're white, which is really pretty, but I kind of want it to have a color. Blue-green, green-blue. And I want it just to feel a little more cozy. Yes. Okay. Let's put it back in this carrier sheet. We'll see if refoiling this works. We will learn today if it does or doesn't. Okay. Pull this back over here and slide it through. My oldest kid and his babies might come down to where we live or up to where we live this weekend, so I'm hoping I get to see them. Been missing the little grandbabes. I applaud you for doing all that painting. That's when I was young and had energy. That's when I was like probably 30 or 31. I had all the energy in the world. Now I'm 49. I'm like, I don't know. I could not do that again. That's hot. Woo! All right. Please work this time. It did a little better. All right, I'm going to put that aside. I'm just going to try. Yeah, see, it took a little bit off right there. I'm just going to try one more now that it's a bit warmer. Well, and then if it just is a little bit off, we're just going to go with it because it's also okay because it's handmade, right? It is not perfect all the time. Trim this up one more time. I used to really love to paint because I feel like it's like the cheapest way to like redo your house, redo a bedroom, redo whatever, you know, whatever you're painting. Okay. And I have my Gizmo in here, and if he snores a little bit, I'm sorry. Hopefully, I have software on my streaming software will mute out extra noises sometimes. So hopefully it'll just mute him out, because he would much rather be in here than anywhere else. All right, and I'm going to let this cool a little bit more. That's so darned hot. Okay, so I think while that is cooling off, I know, like I said, for the Suspenders card, we're going to do the You've Got Flair. But I think it could be fun to stamp one of these guys too. I kind of want to do the gag me with a spoon, because I just think that's so funny. Gizmo, yeah, he's cute. Come here, Gizmo. You want to say hi to everybody? Come here. Oh my gosh. Here, let's turn this way. Makes the worst. Are you so handsome? Gizmo, look. Those are the horrible noises he makes. This is our Frenchie Gizmo. Good boy. Go lay down. He's a handful. Okay. Let's peel this off, and if it's good, it's pretty decent. I think this one probably needs to be on 5, but I'm not going to redo it because I don't think it's that horrible. But look at all that. Oh, it's so shiny. This is going to be cute with the Suspenders. So I'm going to bump this up. I bumped that up to 5. And then I'm going to do the bow tie. He's so cute. He's a big baby, though. You know, Frenchies are very attached to their person. He loves everybody in the family, but I am his person, and he acts like a fool when I'm gone. Okay. Okay, that's ready. Let's put that in there. Then that's really all the foiling that we're going to be doing for these cards. I'm going to put that out of the way. Now we're going to put that card together. Let me get out my Misty. And then we can stamp some fun things. We're almost there. He is solid. He's 30 pounds. Yeah, I think it's time to get a fuse. I think so, Margie. I think so. And I looked on scrapbook.com. I think it's only like $70. So it's not horrible for a machine, you know. Some machines are a lot more expensive. I probably should have left that on. In worst case, if it doesn't look good, I'll just die cut a different thing for that. So I'm just going to put this aside just while it's on. My phone out of the way. Not sure why I'm holding it. Okay. Oh, yeah. The 5 worked really, really good. Oh, that's going to be cute. Okay. I'm going to turn that off. And scooch that over. Let's put this one together. Let me trim this down. Because like I said, this has the white frame around it. We love dogs with smushed faces. Like, Boxer is our favorite dog. I mean, I love Gizmo with my whole heart. I would never get a Frenchie again, though. They're just too fragile. Too many things go wrong with him. So we've had a few Boxers in our life that have come and gone, and we just adore them. So that would be what we would get next time. Okay, so I trimmed that off. Now we've got, this is really so simple and easy to put together, but look at this. Look how cute. I love it. Question. Should we leave this white though? That is what I thought about. Should we leave it white, or should I do a little bit of ink blending on the background with Sea Glass from Gina K? Do you want to go out? Yeah, you're not coming back in. You heard my son wake up and the kitty. What do you guys think? Leave it white. This is kind of how it would look. I almost don't hate it. Hello, Rebecca. Or get rid of the white background with this color. I almost kind of like it like this too. Okay, Rebecca thinks to ink blend. Okay. I think that will make this collar pop out. Or pop out. Sea Glass ink blending. All right, let's do it. I have my little brush over here. I cleaned this brush really good. Crafting up a storm with Char and add color. Margie, love the Sea Glass color. Okay, so we're all kind of in agreement here. And it's going to be light. You know, this is a light color. I don't want to go overboard, you know. It's so light, I don't even know if you guys can see it. Pop the collar. I feel like I'm not getting enough with my brush. Let me try my little foam blender tool. I think I'm going to get a little bit more color. There we go. That's better. Oh, yes. Oops, a little dark there. I am loving it. I love to foil. I love foiling. It's such a pretty, pretty thing. It's not going to be like, it's going to be kind of, some areas are lighter, some areas are darker. I actually don't mind that. I kind of like it. All right, I'm just going to get a dry rag and just kind of gently buff off any ink that might be floating on top of the foil. Okay, there we go. Good choice, everybody. Good choice. Love it. Love, love, love it. Now, let's put it together. Oh, that's going to be so much better. So, I almost think I want the collar to have some foam adhesive. I'm going to do 1 millimeter, just a little bit, right? That way the collar isn't so flat. Get a little bit of this. Me too, Elaine. I love it too. So cute. Okay. Tweezers. Oops. Oops, oops. My friend has a foiling machine. I need to invite myself over to play foiling. Louisa, yes, you do. I love it. But I forget about these foiling sheets, which is really hilarious. I bought this one, but I have a bunch more of Gina K's polyglaze sheets in my stash. And I'm just real special that I didn't use them. Okay, I'm going to try to evenly space that. And then I have the Glimmer hot foil system. So when you're using like hot foil plates and things like that, that's really a lot of fun. Okay. Let's place the little neck here. Come on, Joy. This is not difficult, but for some reason, let me slide this in here. Oops. All right, cute. Okay, then we have our suspenders. And so I can just trim this off because remember we had to trim this down, thankfully, because I die cut some of that a little bit short. I kind of want that tucked a little under. I think that's cute. Cute, cute. So let's do a little bit of liquid glue. I'm going to start here. Slide that under just a little bit. And then make sure I'm gluing this down straight because I'm known to be so crooked. Thank you guys. I think it's going to be cute, cute. Okay. Let's slide this one under. That's about right. Even. No, a little bit more. Okay. Oh my gosh, that's cute. That's so cute. And we have the bow tie. Yeah. Let's pop that up too. This time I'm going to use, well, let me see. I think I'm just going to do one on that too. Tuck under. What do you mean, Louisa? Tuck under. Was I not saying the word tuck under? Or was I saying something else? I don't know anymore. I have perimenopause and I say the wildest things. It's a whole new world. Like a whole new world. Okay. Oh my gosh, that's cute. And then our little crooked. See, look at that, you guys. It's crooked already. Oh well, it is what it is. It's a little bit crooked. Totally looks straight to me. Let's trim that off. Oh my gosh, so fun. I was just agreeing with you. Okay, well, this is okay, good. I'm like, is it me? Am I saying something silly? Because I do. All right. I'm going to put that right there. So I just did this with gold foil. That tie is adorable. I agree. Thank you, Margie. Sometimes, I mean, most of the time I don't plan my sentiments. Sometimes I do. And so when I saw that sentiment that said that you've got Flair, I was like, oh, well, we need to do some foiling. You know what I mean? Okay. So then from this little guy here, I die cut the little peace sign. And I did that in gold. But I really want to, let me adhere this down because I'm going to lose this die. I really want to have one of those little stamped images on there. So I think I'm going to do that. Let me scooch that out of the way. Then we will finish up that card. Let me get my Misty out. Love it. Thank you. I do too. I think it's turning out really, really cute. Okay, white cardstock, Joy White. So I just have to do the gag me with a spoon because it's just so funny. I mean, I remember saying that when I was little. Like I was in like elementary and just started junior high and in the 80s. And I do remember saying that. Okay, I'm going to use that sea glass ink. And I'm going to stamp this up with that. Cute. What's fun about that is you're stamping the background and not the letters. That's kind of fun. Oh, cute. That is really cute. Louisa, Joy, how long have you been crafting? Okay, so generalized crafting, just, I mean, since I was a teenager, I would say. And then when my youngest Johnny, who is now almost 23, when he was like a year old, I started doing scrapbooking because like before that I would do like little crafty things for the house. Like I did this cute teddy bear and I made it look like honey was dripping out of it. It was really cute, like a cute little miniature grocery cart filled with vegetables and flowers, like that kind of stuff I did before. And then I got into scrapbooking and I just didn't love it. I loved the idea of it, but it was so big and it took so long. It felt so overwhelming to me. So then I started making cards, handmade cards. And I remember crafting with my friend and telling my husband, like, gosh, I wish there was a way to like make money off of making cards, like do it for a living. You know what I mean? And then here I am, blessed to be doing it for a living. So a long time. I'm 49. So probably like 31 years, 30 years. That's a long time. But getting back into cards, like I've done cards forever and then I kind of got burnt out. Because I did a little group here that you would mass produce the same exact card. You had to make like 16 cards for everybody there. And that is not for me. I'll mass produce if I can change things up a little bit. Oh, gag me with a spoon. Look at that. How cute. Oh, well, hold on. Let me do the big sentiment first and then I will know where to put those. Should have done that at the same time, but I'm busy chatting about myself. So, I started with my blog in 2018 and then my YouTube channel in 2018 as well. Actually, I think I started my blog in June of 2018 and then I started my YouTube channel in September of 2018. Okay, we've got Flair. I almost think I want this one in black ink. Let me grab that really quick. Because I kind of want the sentiment to stand out different than all the decoration. You're welcome. Sorry, that was a long story to this is how many years? Margie, you're still a baby. You're sweet. My body doesn't feel like it. I'm hoping once I get through all this stupid perimenopause that it'll feel better. Okay, let's stamp this up, or ink this up with some black ink. You've got Flair. So cute. Louisa, how long have you been crafting, if you don't mind sharing? And do you guys do other crafts, other kind of crafty anythings besides just cards making? Like, do you guys? I want to know about you guys too. I also like to cross stitch. I did that when I was younger too. Way better at it now than then. Although now I have to use a lit up magnifying glass. All right. which I think that's this sentiment. Yes, you're still young, Joy. Yes, I am. I am. I just don't feel like it. Is that right? That's right. Okay. Trying to learn how to sew, you know, like quilts and things. That's hard. Measuring and all that is hard to me. Okay. Let's die cut that. Oh my goodness. All right. I like when these dies pop out all those little centerpieces. Isn't that nice? I think that's so nice. You've got Flair. Let me grab a card base. I had two over here and then I put them up because I wasn't thinking. I'm doing good if I can make a card, Margie says. Crafting up. Crafting up a storm with Shar says, I love to DIY craft, but paper crafting, card making, and art will always be my favorite. Rebecca, I cross-stitch, watercoloring, quilting, crochet, and card making. Wow, that's a lot. Louisa, Joy, I've always liked some sort of crafting, mainly paper crafting. I started with origami. Oh, that's fun. Did some stamping in college. Hero Arts was my favorite stamping ink. Oh, well, I'm glad that I'm doing Hero Arts then today. Actually, I think I did Hero Arts my last one too, actually. Okay. Let me pop this up and then we'll kind of get these other little things going. I need to get more 1 millimeter. Do I even have any more? If not, I've been so sad. Maybe a little bit. Are you enough? Okay. I need to order some more because kind of out. Louisa, the ink is over 30 years and still works. That's a testament. That is a testament to how well their products are made. Alrighty. I'm digging the foil a lot. That is really fun. Then the other card is going to just be completely different and really kind of simple. All right, Joy. Straight, girlfriend, straight. We'll see. Hey! In 1996, I got into scrapbooking with creative memories. I was overwhelmed on how to do creative layouts. That's how I felt about it. And I see some of these people that just, it's so easy for them, which is amazing. It just feels long and hard and like a lot of space. And I kind of like, with the exception of cross stitching, that just feels different to me, but I kind of don't have a lot of patience. And so I like a quicker craft. And so cards, you can get a card done in a day. You can get a card done in an hour, half an hour, whatever. It's quick. And so I do like that. Margie, I can't do scrapbooking. Yeah, I want to though. Like I so want to, especially since now that my daughter has passed away, I would really like to do that, but I just don't have it in me to do. It feels too overwhelming. I love when fonts are on the tilt like this, but then I never know how to adhere them down. Is it straight? Is it crooked? Like, what is it? It's cute is what it is. Lisa, and then I got into close to my heart with the clear stamps. I had a coworker that was a consultant. Oh, that's fun. All right, a little bit of foam adhesive behind these two because I just like that. All right, one more piece here. I do like to come home from work and I can sit down and make a card and decompress. Yes. Yes, Char. Is it Char? Is that right? If I call you that, is that fine? Okay, that's cute. Elaine, I started out scrapbooking with my grandkids, but I really love card making. Oh, that's fun. My little granddaughter likes to come in and make cards in Grammy's room, and she likes me to turn the camera on because now she knows that's what I do. And so she'll sit here, she wants me to leave, and you'll hear her talking and hear like she's teaching someone how to make cards. It's the cutest thing ever. So you could add a lot more things to this. I'm not going to. I'm going a bit more simple. Lisa, but like got busy in 2016, someone suggested I check out YouTube and I got deep into card making. Oh, absolutely. Okay, good, Char. Good. Thank you, Margie. Okay, so like I said, you have more. There's basketball, football, cute little scissors, a paint palette, a smiley face, I love you, the #1 sign, rainbow heart, strawberry, flower. We're going to use some things on my other one, but I just used that little peace sign because I thought that was just really cute. So I kind of like this. My granddaughter is 4. She'll actually be 5 in June. Look at that. And she's just the cutest. She's too smart for her age. Oh, I love it. I love this, you guys. Okay. 1 down. Let's get on to our second one. Our second one will go a bit quicker. Yeah, I have her own little bag of stamp blender tools. She saw me blend once and she was blending and stamping. Like I got her all the things. Okie doke. So my thought on this card, that's my card base, is to kind of take the suspenders and then line them up where we've just got these fun stripes on a diagonal. So it's going to take me a second, but I'm going to glue these stripes onto here. Don't know if I want to do 3 or 4, so we'll just start and we'll see. Oh, I see that those are 2 represent pins on the suspenders. Yes, Margie. I'll see. All of mine are grown. Oh my goodness, all your grandbabies are grown. So do you have great grandbabies then, Margie? Okay, so I have, what colors am I using here? This is Blush, Peridot, Mulberry, and which one is this one? Waterfall. So I'm just going to start gluing these guys. And then we have another one on the way. Another grandbaby that's due in June. Which is hilarious because both of my boys are in June. My granddaughter's in June now. Whatever this cute little baby's going to be is going to be in June. We're going to do... I've got to see my layout here really quick. Do I want turquoise there? I kind of want green, I think. And then turquoise. Yeah, I like that. Okay. They don't want to know until we're in the room. I hope I get to be in the room. I got to be in the room with the first 2. So I'm hoping I get to this time. That was so much fun. I mean, I loved having babies. Loved being pregnant, but I was really glad it wasn't me again. Really, really glad it wasn't me again. Hello, Tara. Don't even be stressed about being late. We've made 1 card. We're on the second one. I'll show you the other one here in a minute. Margie, my daughter has 2 girls. My son has 2 boys. Oh my goodness. Louisa, I don't have any grandbabies, but I hope I will one day, and to have a grandchild that will craft me to be the best. I know. My daughter just didn't want to craft. She was not the crafty type, but she's very sweet, and I could go show her my cards and she loved them. But she just wasn't the kind of crafty type that way. which is totally okay. All right. I'm a little crooked, but that's totally fine. We won't die, will we? Okay, let me glue. I'm going to glue 3 and I'm going to kind of see how it looks. And if I need to glue the 4th one, then I will. Get that pink one. I had to get an injection in my shoulder. Would have much rather been watching. I'm so sorry. That does not sound fun. Elaine, sorry, I have to go. Love spending my Friday mornings watching you. Have a great day. Enjoy your weekend. You too, Elaine. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful weekend. I appreciate you watching. Okay. I have been digging this Peridot color, you guys. With these fun, like, you know, with these softer colors, I have just really enjoyed it. Okay. This is Mulberry. I'm trying to really make myself use some different colors. Like normally I would never use Mulberry. Like it's just not a color. But I'm like, if I mix it with other colors that I really love, then I think I'll like it. And I do. I kind of like it with these. They're kind of fun. Oh, that slid right down. That was funny. Okay, let's do one more. And then we'll see. Then we'll see if we need that. Okay. And then we need green. I have been loving that color too, especially for my grasses. It's just so fun. Yes, yes, Char. Love this combination. Thank you, Louisa. I do too. I'm just trying to legit step out of my comfort zone. And I'm liking it. Okay, 2 more. I don't know, there was something about just these little strips of color that I was like, I don't need to make another shirt. You know, you could. There's the 3 different collars in that die. But I just thought it'd be fun to just do something different with parts of it. Because then I think you can, you know, use your products or whatever in a different way. I think it makes it worth the money a bit more. You know what I mean? Like if you don't want to always make a shirt die, but then you could do something with these fun little strips, then yay. Okay, let's put that aside for a second. Oh, first let's put together the flowers. So out of that cute little die set, I'm going to do the flowers. You could die cut a lot of other things. But I just kind of wanted to keep it fairly simple. So the little centerpieces here. Cute, cute. And then we'll pick out a sentiment. So kind of my thought was, and then we can kind of switch these around, going at an angle. It felt a little bit 80s too. Not necessarily, obviously not the colors, but it felt, let me go a little more at an angle, kind of 80s. And maybe have that one close. Like a little white strip and then like a bigger white strip, you know? That's kind of what I was thinking here. Oh, I kind of like it. Do you think we need a 4th? Like if I did a 4th one down here, like way further down? What do you guys think? And then I could also flip these around all going the same way. Oops. No, I kind of like it different. Could also butt it up and have a thick one. Yes, Louisa, me too. If I could have music on YouTube, I would be jamming out to the 80s. So do you think this fourth one? And I'm going to pick my sentiment while I'm waiting. You're totally awesome. We have to go with you're totally awesome. I think that's just way too much fun. Put these guys aside. We'll stamp this while you guys have an opinion on that. I lived very close to the Sherman Oaks Galleria where they filmed some of the 80s teen movies. Oh, I like the 3. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of torn. I like either one. So whatever the vote is, I think I'm good with. That is way too fun. That is way too fun, Louisa. Let me just grab another paper here. And then we're just going to stamp this in black ink too, because I think I like that against all of that fun color. Just stay there. I think I need to clean my grip mate. It is not sticking. And then we'll just go with the 3. Like I said, this card is so super simple. And I think you could just do it with like what you have left. A little something on the stamp there. Like your strips after you've die cut them for your suspenders. You could just kind of use what's left. I just wanted to pick different colors because the other ones were so masculine. But if you wanted to continue to make a masculine card, you could. Let me give it one more. Totally. All right. I think we are good there. Get a little bit of water. Oh. Put that back. Okay. Let's grab that die cut. Are you? Are you it? Let's see. Yes, you are. Okay. Let's get this taped down. Then we can get that last card put together. All right, I think I'm getting it. I got it. Oh my gosh, my ear is ringing. Okay. Alrighty. We've got that cute sentiment. I'm like, where's my card? Okay, so we're going to go 3. And I'm actually going to pop. I'm going to pop all of those strips up. Crazy, I know. Here's my. Let me grab some foam adhesive really quick. I ran out of 1mm on my desk. That's 2. 1. Okay. Let's just add a little bit. But I kind of want to scoot it down where it's kind of more in that bottom section. Oops. And I think we'll kind of go like that and then add just a few of those little flowers. So real, oh wait. Oh, I wanted to splatter the back with some black, so hold on. Let me do that really quick, you guys. I'm glad I remembered. I'd have been kind of bummed. Get all my cards out of the way. Okay, so I'm going to use this black luster marker from scrapbook.com. And I'm just going to do a little bit. don't want like a crazy amount. I'm actually going to get a different paintbrush for it though. A little bit of a smaller one. And I kind of just want it maybe almost going the opposite. A little bit on the angle. I think that's all I want. Okay, we're going to call that good. Okay, let me put foam adhesive behind these. So I'm going to do that 1 millimeter just to give it a little something away from the background. My scissors. Me too, Margie. I love splatter. I've been loving it so much more lately too. I've been doing it on a lot more things. That was nowhere near long enough, Joy. Okay. Perfect. Almost perfect, but not quite. Okie doke. So I think that's how we're going to put those on here. Don't touch the splatter, Joy. Just don't do it. All right, so got that release paper off, and I'm going to start with the center one. We're going to go like this. I don't want to push it down hard all the way yet. I probably didn't need that paper there. Lately, I've been doing mixed media with splatters. Yeah. It's just so fun. Okay. Well, let's do this top one. Oh, let me scooch this down. And this one I want to be a bit further away. Oh my gosh, I was like, where's all my stuff? What do we think? I like that. Okay, I'm going to give that a good press. I was so worried about the whole length of it with the foam adhesive, and I didn't even need it to be that big. That's funny. Don't smear things, Joy. Okay. All right. Oh, that's cute. All right, now obviously, depending on how you want to mail it, how you want to send this. Thank you, Louisa. You know, how much foam adhesive you want. I just really tend to just do a lot of foam adhesive because I like it. What are you? Please tell me you're 2. I don't know if that's 2 or 3 millimeter. Let me look. That is most definitely 3. Okay, that's too much. Hold on. So unprepared, you guys. I'm running out of everything. I mean, I have it, but it's not on my desk. Okay. I'm going to do the 2 millimeter. Yeah, I like that because I really want that sentiment to be like up front. It's kind of fun. So a little bit behind the Y here. And then definitely behind the awesome. I think we might be okay. Let me see. And a little bit right here. Okay. put our cute little flowers around it. I like that black splatter. I think it just it breaks up all the fun color. Not that it's bad to have all the fun color. Oh, I like it. Am I straight? I'm going to ask that every live. Am I straight? All my things straight on here? Okay. We're just going to do 3 of these flowers, and we're just going to put them around somewhere. Okay, I like it. Let's get a little bit of liquid glue here. I like that it kind of hangs out past those, the strips. I think that's cute. This one is going to be down in the white space here. And I'm just going to bend up those petals a little bit. I'll put this one down over here. It's done. It's so cute. Let me hook it onto a card base, and then we'll check all these out. Looks great. Love it. Thank you, Margie. Let's grab this. And you could trim this. This is a whole A2 size sheet. You could trim it down if you wanted like a fun frame around it. I think like a black frame would be really cute around it. But I kind of like all the white space that's on here. Okay. We're done. Thank you, Tara. I like that. I think that's really cute and simple. A different way to use the same die. I think that turned out really a lot of fun. So there's that one. I love that little bit of black splatter. I'm so glad I remembered to do that. That is really fun. What a fun, big sentiment. Cute, cute. And then this one, of course, we did foiling on. The fun suspenders. Of course, the foiled bow tie. I mean, that's just really cute. Hero Arts has really cute stuff. For those of you that joined later, the foiling is Gina K's Polyglaze sheets. And I did Turquoise Sea. Okay, I'm going to turn around. Nope, wrong one, Joy. There we go. Okay, love the trio of flowers. Oh, I know, aren't the suspenders so cute, Tara? So I'm going to show it this way too. Because I don't know what I did with my hair there. Okay, so with different light, Isn't that cute? I love it. That turned out so fun. Let's turn it this way. Oh, Joy, come on. I really like how this one turned out too. And you could totally use 80s colors. I just didn't, but that's totally okay. Those turned out really fun. You are so welcome, Margie. I'm so glad you were here on the live. Oh, you're so welcome, Louisa. Oh, Terry, you're so sweet. Don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up. Thank you, Louisa. I appreciate that. I always forget to say I'm the worst when it comes to that. So anyways, that was a lot of fun. Thank you guys for joining me today. I'll be back next Friday. What time? 9 a.m. Pacific time. So 10 o'clock my Utah time, somewhere where I'm at, Mountain Standard, something. So that's why I always say 9 a.m. Pacific, because I have no idea what I'm in. So anyways, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. This has been fun. I always appreciate crafting with you guys. I love seeing new people. I love having, regulars that come and join. I love that. So I appreciate you. Thank you, Rebecca. I appreciate that. Thank you, Margie. I appreciate that too. Okay. I hope you guys have a really wonderful weekend. I hope your next week goes great. I'll be back here next Friday. I hope to see you guys here. I have no idea what I'll be making. I usually figure it out the Thursday before, but it'll be fun and we'll have a good time. So I will see you guys then. Bye.